Welcome back, everyone. We are still in the conversation about fragrances, the reasons why we love perfumes, and who are you? Who's this guy?
I'm Josh, I'm his nephew. He's
the OG. So it was this man here who actually gave me the idea to create the niche fragrance collector. He saw the videos that I was doing. I was just doing them for fun as a family, and he said, you really should create a YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I said to him, well, why don't you and me, we should do it together and see how it goes. And that's what birthed the whole thing. Now, we've been connected together, and we've always loved, the two of us, we've always loved perfume. It's been part of our, I guess,
identity.
Identity. Have a look at this photo here. So this is us. This is back in 2015.
Exactly, yep.
We were running to catch a plane. So I invited Josh to come with me. I was filming in Queensland, in Adelaide. And I invited Josh to come with me and be my assistant, basically. But look at the excitement on this boy's face.
Yeah.
We were catching a plane. So this was like a bit of an adventure for him. And have a look at this photo now. So I like staying in nice hotels. And the moment Josh walked in and he saw the bathroom, marble, floor to ceiling.
Had to put the robes on.
He saw the robe and he's like, I'm like, I gotta take a photo of this kid.
Yeah, exactly.
But have a look in the background as we were looking at these, as we were prepping. Even at the age of 14, he brought his own fragrance, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, my Nike one. That was my first ever fragrance I ever had.
Today is all about the fragrances that Josh loves. Do you mind if we start with the LABO?
Sure. So just like in general though, real quick, I start from Nike perfume. So it's kind of like a big journey I got to here.
How old are you now? 19, yeah?
So I'm 20 now.
20?
20, yeah. So it's a long time now. And so, this was my first real niche perfume. It was never mine. It was actually my dad's.
I was gonna say, are you sure that's yours?
Yeah, it's not mine, it's my dad's. So my dad, came back from New York and he brought this perfume back. And I remember still having my Nike perfume. I was really interested because this was so cool to me. I remember I just used to put on every day of school, every day. I was like...
The funniest thing was, I remember that I would catch up with Josh and I'd be like, you wearing Santal?
Yeah, it's not mine.
And he would sneak it from his dad. The problem with perfumes, obviously, is that you can't sneak it. I mean, people can pick up.
Yeah, but luckily, he didn't care too much. At the start, he was like, Josh, this is my perfume. It's my perfume. But in the end, he just kind of gave up, and I was like...
Let me smell this. So, what is it about this one that you love?
I feel like a baller right now. I'm like year 9 wearing a perfume from New York. And I was like, this is awesome.
You were a baller.
I felt like a baller, and I smell like a baller. That's all that mattered.
Santal's a classic. The LABO Santal 33. Do you mind if I smell it on you?
Yeah, sure.
It's just, I smelled it when you sprayed it. There's a sense of confidence in this smell, don't you think?
Yeah, and just put this in perspective, kids my age were wearing this Lynx deodorant, which is totally fine. That's expected, but I was like, this is a big step also from
Forget about it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so that was really what got me into niche perfumes. I do smell like sandalwood and everything, that woody smell.
Yeah.
But I also smell this rose smell.
Right, can I smell?
And that's why it really drew me into it. It's not just a typical wood, smell. It smells like, I know, like a nice flower. When I joined this channel, I never actually had my own collection. And so after the 5th episode, I was like, all right, I have to get my own perfume now. I can't just say I like niche collecting when I don't even have my own. I got this one. Yeah. And now it's just easily one of my best decisions. I don't regret getting the Green Irish Tweed. Do
you remember that the salesperson was trying to...
Oh yeah, exactly.
She was trying to sell you out of this? She's like, is this too expensive for you?
Yeah, the lady...
You're too young. You're too young for this.
So I went to buy it and she was like, well, is this for your dad? And I'm like, no, it's not for my dad. And he said, oh, is this for is this for your, one of your friends, your older friends? I'm like, no, this is for me. And she was like, are you sure? And she brought me to these other ones, these designer ones that were similar smell apparently, but half the price.
And I love this guy's like, no. You don't understand.
Yeah.
I want the real thing.
And I was like, my heart was just on Green Irish Tweed. I wasn't going to change for anything. Even if I saw another one that was a nice niche one, I was just already had my heart set on Green Irish Tweed.
I find that the Green Irish, and then look, of course, like the lady said, there are some that are similar in profile or DNA, but there's something about Green Irish that is, it has its own power and entity. And I know I've done a review on Green Irish. For me, it smells like success.
Yeah.
I know that you said that this was like a ballin' kind of fragrance.
It just smelled unique, art school.
Right.
I just felt like I was a special one because I was smelling special.
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't you try it on? See what the. Oh, he's gonna go double.
I've got to be careful.
I thought he was gonna go for a double. I'm like, ooh.
I'm just used to other one, everywhere, but these ones you get it's one spray.
Yeah, it's already popping.
Yeah. Beautiful. I just love the smell.
When you smell this, it's gonna bring you back to your youth, guaranteed, man.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
This one gives me like a lot of confidence to smell.
Yeah, that's such a great fragrance. This is it's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic for sure. When I was first looking for Green Irish Tweed, like I looked at reviews and stuff, and all the reviews were Green Irish Tweed versus Aventus. Right. It was just Aventus versus Green Irish Tweed.
Right.
And I liked them both, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get Green Irish Tweed first, and why don't I just get Aventus? Why don't I have both? I don't have the worst, and I just have the two best. I like this one. It was a bit more subtle than I felt in the Green Irish Tweed.
Good point.
So the Green Irish Tweed I thought was really good for special occasions and going out, you know, you're trying to impress. But this one's a really good, like, everyday smell. So no, I like this one when, you know, every day when I go to work, I just put this on and I just smell nice.
And what's the longevity? Are you still finding that it's,
Oh yeah, sure.
Don't wrap it up, baby. I want to smell this.
Yeah, with the longevity with this one, no, I don't think it's as long as Green Irish Tweed.
Right.
Like Green Irish Tweed is, I don't know, it's something about it, it just lasts all day. You know, it's so strong, the smell. But you know, this one is like a good, it's like in between body and like a moderate, you know, scent, smell. And with those ones, I guess it feels like maybe like half the day, and you might need it's probably about 2 sprays.
Right.
That's how I feel about Aventus.
Right.
But it's an awesome smell, I love it. It's one of the best smells you can have, like an everyday smell. If you want people to know what you smell, I guess like think about you, it's like you want them to think about this smell. But this smell is like to impress, to leave like an impression on someone.
Right, right. Actually, I like the way you've defined the two. I would have to agree. As you can see, Josh, as a young person, and I think this is pretty much in line with a younger man. He lives in the Aromatic and in Woods. So
is that like, that's like a typical young man, yeah?
I think youngish people do like they call them the freshies, you know? And so the Aromatic, the very fresh kind of fragrances, which these two clearly fall into. Yeah. Because as Josh mentioned, this actually, Josh's dad bought that. So it's a bit more of a mature scent. Yeah. But it still worked well for you.
Yeah. So I still love this. Is still, you know, close to my heart.
Close to your heart.
It's my first, like my first niche one.
Right.
And this is my first bought niche one.
Right. Right.
But
what do you love perfume?
There's multiple things for me. Like for me, when you impress someone, I think it's also to do with smell. It's not just about looks. There's multiple things about it. Right. And I think smell is a big factor. You know, it's like using all your 5 senses.
Well, some of these smells give you a boost of confidence.
Yeah, exactly. Like it makes me feel like, you know, I'm successful, achieving well, I guess. It just brings that confidence. Right. That's the reason why I like perfumes. It brings me confidence. Right.
Thank you, everyone. If you are interested in these two here are being stocked by Libertine Parfumerie. They are a sponsor of the Niche Fragrance Collector. The code is NFC10. Jump online, use that code, get 10% off, and they'll throw in a whole bunch of extra samples, which is pretty awesome. If you enjoyed this conversation, we'd love you to subscribe and join us as we discover more about niche fragrances and also, I guess, our love for perfume. Don't forget to jump across to our Instagram, nfc.perfumes is our handle. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you on the next video.
Peace.